All right, here we go. Time to construct an introduction. We have a thesis, so we can go back and just grab that. We wrote it up here, so we don't have to rewrite it again. Doesn't mean I won't change it, but so control copy. Let's go back down here. And we have an organization. Well, sort of have an organization. So we'll have a attention grabbing device, much like our topic sentence. Or what they may call a hook. If I could just spell it. Then our narrative. We'll call it solution, if that works. Kind of give you better. Okay, in the same way that you do the premise scenario, so to speak, of the paragraphs, the narrative is the scenario that sets up the overall reason why we're having this argument. Why should the jury be even interested in making change? Okay, so we have our narrative, then we have our working thesis, which we have now changed. Okay, let's just, it's not going to work. Put that like that. Don't need that. Maybe we'll put a space. No, we'll leave it like that. Alright. So, there's our working thesis. That's at the bottom. Let's put together our narrative. So how do we set this up about the student who sucks at prioritization, has no self-control, no time management? We can use a name, we can use a mic. Initially, we can use ourselves. Let's go ahead and just double space this so we're not dicking around too much. Take some of that space out of there. We don't need as much now. Alright. Okay, so here I am at the coffee shop. Sorry, and get. Okay, well, I guess I put that in the right place. It would help. A text from a friend to meet at the bar next door. I have 20 minutes before the study group for physics shows, and a cocktail would be relaxing. After 2 cocktails and a couple of shots, I look at my phone to see I've missed several texts asking where I am. The physics exam is in the morning. I have missed class most of the week, and this buzz tells me I should have another shot and go play pool. So as you can see, I'm setting up, the problems. I go home, open my physics book, and see Greek. Better take a nap, get up in 3 hours, 7 a.m. to study for the exam at 11 a.m. I set my alarm I said 6, right? Or 7. All right, so to be a better student, a person will practice time management, prioritization, and don't forget our comma, the Oxford comma, self-control. Here I am at the coffee shop. Get that space out of there and get a text from a friend. We need a topic sentence. Failed again. Should be my middle name. Perfect. Tab that in. Looks like a paragraph. We don't need these to be bold. Bold, unbold. Okay. And a period. Now we have all our paragraphs. Now we can go ahead and transfer this onto another document so that we can submit it and read it through one more time. Alright, so let's open another document. Let's go to our folder. So we'll go to my drive. I'll just put it in SAP now. That's not really where I put it. Since this is part of the assignments, I'm going to put it in the assignment. So we're going to go to assignment 2. And that's the model, original model that we have. So this is in my folder, so I'm going to add a new document. Now it's in the correct folder. Let's label it correctly. Last name. Assignment number 2. Just need to know the class. And then whatever the CRN number is. I'm just going to put CRN number. Spring 25. This is true for all the classes. That's the important part. So now we can go copy and paste accordingly. So let's get this out of here. Let's put this here. Put that one there. We don't need the tab thing. Just to give ourselves some space. It's our topic, so let's go ahead and grab that. Well, we can go ahead and grab our works cited too while we're at it. Put everything else in between, so control copy, let's go here, give ourselves a space because we'll need the other stuff, so control V, and let's go get the next paragraph, let's go get the concluding paragraph, control copy, that goes down here, control V, paragraph above that. And these 3 are already done, and I put them in order to make my life simple. So I'm going to copy this. Control copy. Put that in between. Let's go back now and make sure everything is right. So up here we want to put our name. That's for me, the professor, Coach Red, actually. Let's just put that one. Funny that way. This is assignment number 2. And the date that it will be submitted. This is going to be, I believe, and I'll have to check. I'm just going to put date submitted to remind myself. Put a title. That's going to be in the middle. Do. So something like that. If failing sucks, change your behavior. This should all be double spaced. It's already down. Let's get this formatted correctly. Take out that extra space. Don't need that one. We're going to just put them all like they should be. Okay, and that line is not there. You can just change that just by double clicking somewhere. Anyway, and then the works cited should be on a separate page. Now we can double check it. This is what the final document should look like. Okay, we have our setup up here. Date submitted. We'll figure that out in a second. If failing sucks, change your behavior. That's our, let's put an exclamation point here just for effect. Failed again. Should be my middle name. Let's put these in parentheses. Nope, that's not a parenthesis. Or a quotation, my bad. We don't need this comma. My middle name. Here I am at the coffee shop and get a text from a friend at the bar next door. I have 20 minutes before the study group for physics shows, and a cocktail would be relaxing. Don't need this comma. Now it's a dependent clause on the other side. After two cocktails and a couple of shots, I look at my phone. I see I have several missed texts asking where I am. Or actually, it should be, where are you? Let's switch that. There we go. Physics exams in the morning. I have minutes to class away. And this alcohol buzz should be apparent, but just in case. Tells me I should have another shot and go play pool. The night ends at 2 a.m. when the bouncer suggests strongly that we leave. I go home, open my physics books, and see Greek. Better take a nap and get up in 3 hours, 7 a.m. to study for the exam at 11 a.m. I set my alarm for 7 and go to sleep. The alarm goes off. I feel rested. What a power nap. Pick up the phone and see that the time is 7 p.m. I set my alarm for 7 p.m. What a fool. This should be a question mark. Rhetorical. No sense at the moment, but the text that just beeps from a friend who just bought a VR headset. That is physical. As a student, this type of approach is destined for failing classes and not reaching one's potential. To be a better student, a person will practice time management, prioritization, not prioritizing. So we're consistent throughout. And self-control. Now, real quick, you notice self-control in this particular case has a hyphen. So we're going to go Control F. We want to find self-control. We're going to click this thing. Well, maybe not if that's in the way. Click this thing. And we're going to replace with the hyphenated version so we're consistent. Match case, and we're going to replace all. So now there's no more left that say that, as you can see. They're all just self-control. We can close that. Let's go back up to the beginning. We fix that. And again, just as the process goes, you're going to read through each paragraph. Make sure it does the work. Now, the only thing that we still have to do is we need to transition from the third support paragraph into the conclusion. Now, you're not going to label a thing. You're going to talk about a general outcome. So, So something like that. It kind of brings it to a little general statement, ties that together. Then we check our conclusion, make sure that our works cited is on the previous page. Don't need to be down so far, so we'll do that. They're in alphabetical order. Now we're set to prepare this for submission. So you're going to go File, Download, PDF, and if you have Adobe Reader, it should open up. If not, the Adobe Reader will open up. Go to your download folder. Find the document, drag it over. Now, we can save it. Menu. Save as. And go ahead and pick our folder. So I'm going to go back to where I've been keeping everything else, to this one. Okay, I'm going to save that. Alright. Okay, so I will go through in the next video uploading it to assignments on Llamaku just once again, although you should be able to do that. Real quick, though, let's just check Llamaku. Somewhere saved here. Log in. Alright, so let's go see when it's due. Up here, let's pick a class. I'll start with my Han CC course. Okay, put this as student just because. Assignments. And there's assignment 2. Due March 9th. Okay, and we are right now the 18th. So we still have basically 3 weeks to do this. And if you're following along, you should be very well prepared. Alright, that's the video.
87788